how to get good tension on the skin when you're shaving, Ryan Reynolds' top 5 haircuts, the Johnny's Fix hairspray, and a Johnny Sheen hair pomade from Johnny's Chop Shop Barbers. All coming up today on episode 53 of Men's Grooming Weekly. Welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time, my name is Elliot Forbes, a barber based in central London. This channel is dedicated to hair, beard and grooming tips for the modern man, and ASMR style shaving and haircut. So if that's something you're interested in, please consider subscribing. So we're back in Mueller's barbershop today. There was a lot going on at Johnny's, it was very busy, so we are back in here for this one episode. And then from next week, I'm gonna be recording in the brand new space. Very much looking forward to it. All of the stuff has been delivered into the shop at the moment downstairs. It's all ready to then be fitted in and go, and yeah, can't wait to be in there recording next week. So onto the product or products of the week. This week it's going to be, and this week we're using the Johnny Sheen hair pomade and the Johnny's Fix power hold hairspray. Both of them are from Johnny's Chop Shop Barbers, and these are the last of the products which I've got to review from them. And yeah, these are two products which go together amazingly well. I've never normally been a massive fan of pomades. I always find that they either go too crispy, they're too heavy, or they give it like a wet look and they don't really have the hold that you need. But I've been really impressed with this pomade. It's got a real firm hold, but it never goes really too dry with it. Working it through the hair is quite tough, so it feels like it has that hold. I've run my hands through it and it feels like it's very much sort of set into place, but it doesn't really feel crispy. It almost feels like you can move it around a smidgen if you want to. It feels like this is exactly what a pomade is supposed to be. And if you're going for something that's really groomed, set into place, I think this is perfect. It is supposed to have a strong and slick hold, and definitely, in the ways I've been using it, it definitely has a strong and slick hold. It's water-based, so it washes out super easy. A problem with pomades in the past is that they're made of oil, or they've got like a real strong wax in there, and they're just so hard then to be able to wash out of your hair. I've been surprised at actually how much hold this does have, and yet how easy it is to wash out. Really been impressed with it. You then team it with the hairspray, just a light coating over the top of it, and it sets it into place really well. I was using this on the set of a shoot a few weeks back. These are some of the images from that, and it was great for just using it lightly onto the hair. It felt like it set it into place, but when I'm on set, you need to be able to change the look up, and it was very easy then to be able to brush it out, and it didn't really leave any residue. Didn't go too crispy, didn't get too hard, but gave it enough hold that it actually was doing something. So yeah, really impressed with these. If you want to go something like what I've gone through here with this nice slick side parting pushed up and over, perfect combination for that for sure. And this week's hair icon is Ryan Reynolds. In at 5, probably a little bit of a grown out look. I love how it's soft through the edge, just pushes into the ears, soft around the edges. You can see how it just kinks on around there. Nice solid silhouette at the back where it then just gently gets shorter. Enough length through the top that it sits textured and play around with. And yeah, real effortless look. In at 4, shorter through the sides and longer through the top. Quite a light hold product, something just to let that volume come out. Team that then with the scruffier beard, and I think it's a great look on him. In at 3, slightly better proportions than on the last one. A little bit of length through the top, so it just kicks over, and a hint of a side parting. Nothing too strict and clean with it, but there is that separation there. Nice and short, and that silhouette through the sides, build up to a corner. Really great look. In at number 2, a much shorter look on him. A bit edgier than what he'd normally go for, and I've had so many people over the years bring this photo in and ask me to cut this hairstyle on them. It's a bit of a weird one because it goes very short on the sides, and that shortness goes all the way up and almost into the roundness, which is something you'd never do generally, but I think on him it works really nicely. I think they've took the thinning scissors to it really heavily, so it gets that sort of real textured mess in through there. Not something that everyone could go for, but on him I think it works really well. In at number 1, I love this look on him. Short through the sides, built up that silhouette, bit of a shorter beard, a bit more groomed, working with the natural hair pattern, how it just comes up and over. A little bit of product, a little bit of texture, and just a very smart look on him. And today's question is, I can never pull my skin tight when I'm shaving because my skin is slippery from the shaving cream. Any tips? Now this is a real common problem. Not a lot of guys can get the right tension that they need to. Now there's a couple of factors for this and a couple of things. First thing, the easiest thing to do is make sure that the other hand is always dry. If this hand is wet, which it tends to be when you're shaving because you've probably put a little bit of product on, then it's going to be on the slipperier side. Dry this hand, and then what you want to do is make sure you're not putting the shaving cream too high up into the hairline. So only put it on the area where you want to shave, and then you can go all the way into the hairline and then get that good tension from there as a starting point. Then obviously once you've shaved this area, you can then put your hand into that position where there's no shaving cream and gradually work it down. Why it's so important to work in a methodical way and get all the shaving cream off, so that then, right, we can do that area. Okay, we've done that. Now the hand moves down and I can get that good tension there. So it's being methodical, making sure you clear all that shaving cream off. But what you will find is if you're using the cheaper shaving foam that you get out of a can, it never gets fully clean off the face. That's part of it. It's all the chemicals, and then you almost leave that residue there. That's why it's also so important to use the nice shaving cream, which I do. Because as you'll see in a lot of the videos, I'll do one stroke and there won't be any shaving cream or any residue left there. Because it's using the good ingredients, it comes straight off, which obviously then makes it way easier for me to be able to grab the skin. And as we know, it is so important to be able to get that good tension on the skin just so you can get a smoother shave as possible. The more tension you can get, the more you can get the hairs to spike out, so you have to put less pressure on the skin. So by doing all those few little things, it should make a big difference and you end up hopefully being able to have a better shave. Okay guys, the new booking system is open for the new shop at Johnny's Chop Shop downstairs. The links for that are all on my website. I would love to see you in for a haircut or a shave. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to drop them down below and I'll be answering them as well. Thanks so much for watching. Have a brilliant rest of your day. Much love, Elliot.